Hey everybody, Scroft here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. I'm back on Hutan Pantai. I thought I'd come and have another go and see if I can actually get better at logging, because last time round I had a bit of a disaster. So here we are. It's morning time. You can see the morning fog. There's a lot of it this morning. In fact, this is probably the most fog I've seen so far in FS25. I actually don't mind it. It looks pretty good. As long as it shifts in a few hours, I actually really like that. The volumetric lighting and so on, and it does look pretty decent. So I'll give you a quick update before we crack on with the rest of what we got to do. The wheat was harvested in the last episode by a worker that I got. 7,600 is in the silo with the rice that we've already got in there. We are producing some of the good stuff from the greenhouses now that we've skipped into the next day. Now that I've slept and it's September, all of them are throwing out some good stuff. I won't need to put any water in this episode because I did one more load in each of the greenhouses, and some of them were, well, I put quite a bit in some of them anyway. I think this is the one that I put, yeah, you can see I've got 18,500 in that. Did about 3 trail loads. But this field out here I've got straw in, so I need to get that sorted out. But I want to tackle the logging. I just feel like I didn't do it justice, so we're gonna have to try and get better at that. I know I'm not the only one in this boat, because I've seen comments and other people's videos of, yeah, the same thing, struggling right now with logging. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get any better. But we're going to try and do it. I've done a bit of research. I know the type of tree to go for and so on, but I don't think I've actually got many of them trees on that bloody hill there. That's the hill we're going to tackle. And I think there's a few that are pretty... There's a few that... Yeah, a few that we can tackle, but there's a lot of others that we can't because they're just too much of a faff. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get it sorted. So yeah, because we want to bring some of this stuff, don't we, to this. Now I know there's loads of steps to it, so it's, you know, even though it only needs 1,000 beams and planks and long planks, which we can actually deliver. We've got that, and we're going to get it before the end of the episode. We'll deliver it. And get it going to the next stage, but we're going to need more, so we need to get some logs in. I've also got the peas that are ready to harvest in this field, the green beans, sorry. So we're going to have to lease out equipment for that, but again, I'm not going to tackle that in this episode. Neither I'm going to even worry about any of these fields that we started with that I bought. Well, it's actually the ones that I bought, not the ones I started with. We'll get to them eventually, but we're going to go up there. We're going to go up there and finish it off and go and tackle... yeah, these kind of trees. Now, I just want to say, again, I've said this last 2 episodes, my voice is struggling at the moment. I am trying my best to do all the right things, honey, lemonade, whatever it is. I've recorded so many videos and put a lot of hours in it and not had enough sleep, and my throat especially, and just taking its toll. But I'm still cracking on. It's going to go and beat me. I'm going to keep doing these videos because I'm enjoying it. And I have cut down from like 2 a day, or sometimes 3 a day, to just doing the 1 a day. Now I'm focusing on that. But my voice will get better anyway. It best do, because I've got to actually record the first farmhand tomorrow that I've done since FS25 dropped. So I need my voice for that, because I'm going to have to do all the different voices. So yeah. Oh, we've got some rice saplings as well. That's not bad. Ready to go. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Right, anyway, let's jump up to the shop and I'll show you what I've done. So as you can see, I've bought a few things and leased one other. Now this Deutschfahrt, is it the 6135C? I got it in the Warrior, put the communal tyres on, and I've got it all black with a little tiny flatbed trailer, and it's a beast. I really like the look of this thing. I feel like, you know, when you just find the right mix, colours and tractor and everything, that is a decent setup. You know, that's definitely going to be my thumbnail. It has to be, because I really like the look of that Deutschfahrt. It's like the Black Power Ranger of the Deutschfahrts. And I went with this Massey as well, so I've gone with the 7S, I think it is, on the medium-sized Massey Fergusons that you can buy. It's got a log grab. We're going to do this the way that I feel most accustomed to picking up logs from the ground without using super strength, which is use a wheel loader, use a telehandler, something like that. But I've gone with a front loader because then we can use it to just travel with the logs, take it up to the sawmill, and we're going to load up one trailer. That's all I need in this episode. I want one trailer that's all decent sized cuts. So, you know, maybe 5 meters, thinking about it on that. And it just looks all right. We've delimbed them. We did it better. It's not all over the shop. And we're going to load them in with that thing. But I have leased out this beast because I feel like this is my best shot at chopping the right trees down and getting them cut to the right size. I need to get better at it. So we're going to go and try and learn the ropes with this and get more custom. And if you've watched my channel before, you know I'm into kind of just dairy farming, animal work, standard British farming. Logging is not something that I've ever been, just keen on doing in the game. I like the start from scratch in survival series where you start off, you got a chainsaw and you're chopping trees down and then just, cutting them into kind of manageable chunks. I don't mind that. But using this kind of equipment is something that I've just never had to do. But I can see that Giants have put a lot of work into the logging side of it. They've made some changes. Some people are not happy about it. Other people are. I just want to see if I can get better and use this equipment to make one trailer load of decent cut logs. And that's the challenge. That's what we're going to do. And like I said, we got a few things we need to pick up along the way. I've bought these two, the tractors and the setups, because we're going to need them anyway. We need to do logging. We're doing more productions in this series compared to my Riverbend Springs ones, which is kind of arable and animals. So yeah, I want to keep these two setups. This to pick up all the productions that we're going to do. It's perfect for it because we did send some rice, didn't we, to the canning factory or something like that. I'm going to have to check now just to get that one spot on. But we did. Yeah, the canning factory. So we did send some rice and we started doing some rice bags. And we've actually got them ready to pick up just one pallet, and then we've got 799, so very close to the second pallet there. And we've actually got some rice in the silo, so we could take that and see if that brings us to that second pallet of rice bag. So we can pick that up at some point. Doesn't have to be this episode because we're going to take more stuff, especially when we do beach. You never know, it might be something we can do with that. I know we've got some green beans, so we could do some jarred green beans. So that's always an option. May as well. But anyway, let's get the ball rolling. Let's drive up and start. I think we drive up in this and just get the cutting done. We've got loads of things to pick up from the sawmill, but there's no point in me driving up to the sawmill yet because I need to take some wood. So let's do that first. Big update as well. Got my wheel sorted out. My Moser setup is working. I've even improved on it even more. Bought two kind of fixed stands from Amazon. And now I've got my Thrustmaster stick fixed to this kind of setup. And I've also got what came with the collector's edition, the key, the ignition starter. So that's why you keep seeing that message. And even if I try and start my engine like I would, as you can see, it just keeps cutting out because you have to use the ignition. So listen up, see if you can hear the click. There you go. And it is actually super cool. It really is. I don't know if I'm going to be using this, though. I'll be honest, the farm stick for this. I might just stick to my controller because I feel a bit better doing it. But I will be using my steering wheel. It's about time I did that. Ooh, there we go. We're going that way. And let's just get a direction of this. Because I know, if I remember, coming out of the shop, going down, we can take... Yeah, we won't go the dirt track. We'll go down the road, take the right. So a second right. And then we'll go this way. Because I think it's this section that I want to do. So let's do it. But I will use my steering wheel for certain. It's nice to have my steering wheel back. It really is. It makes you realise how, when you get used to it again, how much you miss it when it's gone. I think it's a must. Like, as soon as you get a setup with the steering wheel built in, it's a must. It's a must. Oh, I just had a bit of lemonade mixed with a bit of honey, and I'm feeling instantly better. Instantly. I mean, I've only been recording for about maybe 10 minutes or something, but it's instantly better after that. But you've probably noticed I'm in the Deutz-Fahr. That's it. I'm in the Deutz-Fahr. And the reason I'm in this is because I'm using the AI worker system to drive the other two. Yeah, to drive the other two. And, bloody hell, it's a bit foggy here. Do you know what? I think that might be the first time in FS25 I've driven through proper fog. So let's put the lights on. Might even need the beacons for this, just in case. Because I'm sure I've got beacons on this thing. There you go, you've got beacons. Or have I put the hazards on? I've put the hazards on. That's because I've set my wheel up and I've put loads of buttons on. Well, let's see if this is the beacons. There you go. I've even got my indicator stalks set up, so yeah, it will automatically turn off on its own. You probably just heard the noise. Hey up, we've got a bit of faffing going on here. Let's just sort this out. Game settings, we want to go traffic, turn that off. And everyone right? Looks that way. If you're new to the channel, because I have had quite a lot of subscribers recently, but if you're new to the channel, I've done a few videos on Moser products that I've been sent in to review. So I've got the truck wheel that they've done. I've got the R9 base, and I've also got the stalks they sent out. So they've got like the wipers and the indicators and the cruise control on, and it works a treat. It's a beast. It is, I think, the best setup you can have for farm sim and truck sim. They are expensive, but my God, are they quality. So it's working treat, because I don't know if you can hear this, but we'll be doing a video on it as well, start of the year, setup tour video. But if I just turn the indicator on now, if you can hear me turn it on and then turn it off again. There we go. Right, we're here. So I've told them to turn just in. So we'll have to see where they go, but we're going to need to... Yeah, we're going to need to cart, aren't we? But this thing ain't going to need to do anything. We're just going to pretty much park it up, turn off the ignition and the lights, and then we'll use it in a bit when we want to go take some of the stuff. Get a full load. I think what I'm going to use this for, though, I'm not going to worry about productions. I'll let them build up. Is I'm going to use it to bring all the wood back. The one thing I don't like about that AI worker then, did you see it? It's just so impatient when it's following another one. Right, so beacons, turn off the lights, turn off the engine, and we want to go to this. Up the hill we go. Now, going back to my control for this, because I want to have a fair chance. I feel like I need a fair chance doing this. So that's up. Yeah, I'll get it, maybe. Right, we'll bring you up in a second. At first, let's go and pick some trees to chop and set it to 5 meters. If I bring up the F1 menu, you can see what it's at. Yeah, it's at 5 meters. I think that's a good starting point. It's not like I've got the biggest trail in the world. But round 2, everybody. I hope you've got more faith in me than I have right now. We don't want to do any crop damage there. So there's one in particular, and it's this one here. So that might be a good one to start, practice on. I know it's very thin. It's a very thin tree, but it's got it's got no problems when it comes to like the delimbing stuff. And I think that was my problem in what I tried last time round, is the delimbing is a nightmare, absolute nightmare. So let's first turn on the harvester header. And then there's that there. Now, I was told that you can press a button and it'll automatically kind of home to that spot. So let's see if that is right. I think it could be, a line harvester. There you go. Yeah, a line harvester. So let's press that. Okay, that was a lot bloody easier straight away. And then press B. Or just cut, maybe? It's just cut. So that was just a strange one. Right, and then what we want to do is try and align this now. So if we lift it up, which has got to be that way, and then just drag it. This is where I had problems with last time. It's trying to get it to align in a good spot. Right, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'm just going to press cut and see what happens. So that's 1. And that's 2. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, I know it's a bit of a nightmare when it comes to like the amount that we actually got. It's not many, is it? And then let's lift that up, and then we'll do a bit of a loop here and go and find the next one. But they're the trees I think are best for us. I mean, it'd be nice if I could get rid of the stumps as well, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. But I think it's a good start. Compared to last time, it's a good start. They look much better. That was much easier. And we've got, yes, 2 very small trees. But if you look up here, we've got plenty of them. I mean, it would be nice to get some of these big trees sorted out, but there's just no chance that's going to happen. But there's 2 good ones here. And what is that tree behind it there? Let's just jump out and have a look. See, that tree would be a good one, but this Tilia amarensis or something like that. Whereas this is the one I want to tackle, the Scotch pine. Now, I know in the past pines have been really good trees, and there is a few that we can plant that would be much better. But we're just going to aim for the Scotch pines. There is plenty of them knocking about. So, yeah, let's crack on with this. We gotta. So if I press, my keyboard isn't actually near me. Let me just move my keyboard because this setup. That's the one thing I'm lacking in having a good spot for my keyboard. But if I press O now, line up, and then when it's green, I can then press cut, and then it's about aligning it up, really, isn't it? Just trying to think where to put this now. If I push it that way and then lift it up a little bit, I think that should be a good spot. Oof, that got incredibly close. I am sure they're getting closer. Whoa, this is a better tree though. It's got more to it. And there we go. Tiny little bit to finish off. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy. Ugh, we're getting there. I mean, I'd say in about, what, this tree, maybe 2 more would be a good... Yeah, would be a good point. So we want this one as well. Not seen the line yet, unfortunately. Is this one not available? Right, so we got the light now. We got the light. What we should do is change camera. Let's go on this one. There we go. So let's press O. Just to make sure it's good. And then we're good again. So this is the bit where, has anyone got any tips for me on this section now? Because this is where I always struggle. Like, are you lifting it up and then just kind of letting it drop and turning it? Because, do you know what? That actually bloody worked really well. I'm happy now. No way. That was much better than expected. But yeah, please send me some tips for this because I do want to improve. And I'm happy with that one. Probably going to have to go this way with this one, aren't I? Again. I'd say 2 more, maybe 3 more trees. Include the ones we've already done. See, it's difficult to judge how far I am away from it, but there we go. We've got the cut. So what we need to do now is make sure I do the same as last time, which is lift it up and just turn it. There we go. And then we can try and align it over here a bit more. There's a lot to this tree. So let's just knock them all there. And yes, they're not the perfect pile, but this is an improvement. If you watched the last episode, this is an improvement. I'm pretty happy with this. Nicely done. We will come back and get rid of the tree. The stumps. I mean, should we get that tree or is that just ridiculous? Should we get that one? No, we'll leave that one. That's there for a reason. It looks pretty good. Right, let's go off the beaten track. We're going to have to... See how that one's red? That basically means that this kind of like tree chopper harvester... Tree harvester, yeah, that's probably what it's called. Can't do that one. But it can do these. As you can see, it's now saying, do you want us to align to that one? Yes, we do. Oh, man, do you know what? That is so much easier. Go down. So much easier. I was definitely faffing before, people. I'm happy with it being there. Yeah, it kind of makes me laugh how bad I was last time in comparison to this. I mean, what this goes to show, if you do better research and look into something, then you can do better. You can. Right, so there's that. Press O again on the keyboard and align it up. Spot on. Make the chop. Lift it up. Let it drop. Give it a bit of a nudge to help. There we go. I feel like this is falling down the hill, but we'll be right. Just want to lift that up a little bit. I want to kind of move the pile of logs we've already got. I think we might have to. We might have to just drop it there. It's still not a bad spot. Just think when I pick up the trees, it's going to make a big difference then. Right, what are we thinking? Do you think that and the small two logs over there that I did, is that going to be enough for the trailer? Do you think we should grab one more just for luck? Yeah, let's grab one more. I do like this camera though, for this especially. It helps with the controller as well. I feel like the controller is definitely more set up for that. The Xbox controller. Let's see if I can do this manually this time. So I want to lift up, move backwards, and then go left. And then let's go forwards. Oh, a bit too much. And then down and chop. Now there you go. That's pretty good. Lift up, move it over. Try and see if we can get it to go up the hill a bit more. I think that might be my maximum. There we go, people. I am super chuffed with how that's just turned out. I am. So if we can just... Oh, no, wrong button. Yeah, if we can just raise this, bring it back in. And then let's go park it up. Oh, I think just about did that one. Yeah, let's go park it up. And then we can go and grab the other tool. And we can crack on with it. Do you know what? Honestly, though, I'm pretty happy. Is that... If I tilted that, is that what that is? Or does it do it automatically? Tilt the harvester. Tilt the harvester head. No, that's not that one then. I don't know how I did that, you know. Or maybe it's just got like some kind of gyroscope and just automatically keeps you level. Oh, I just drove over the 2 bloody logs I need. Yeah, but do you think it does? Will it level out now? Oh, it does. That is clever. That is super clever. Right, I will get everything in place. We'll carry this on. I do want to bring all that wood back and put it in there, but yeah, we're focusing on logging this time round, and I'm quite happy with that. Oh, we've had another pallet of saplings, but I am going to keep this. This ain't going back. I'm going to keep, this on lease. But we will park it up here. Turn the engine off. And then let's get with this bad boy. Here we go. Now, I have got a front weight on the front. The reason it's attached there is because we're going to need it. So I thought it'd be best to just, put it there. And then obviously as we detach from the logging trailer, we can just use the weight at the back. I'm just hoping the trailer can just handle all the weight of the logs whilst it's not got a tractor attached to it. Wow. I should probably put my keyboard back where it was. Right, let's park this up. Just trying to think where to go. You don't want it to start running away. It might be a good idea just to actually park it up here and have it in a fixed spot and then just bring all the logs to it. I think that's probably best. I mean, that's not a bad spot, is it? As long as I can reverse a little bit. We want that one. Right, let's get this sorted out. We can do this. I think we should fill it up quite well. You never know, we might have actually done too much, but we'll find out. We'll start off with these 2 down here. And if I get chats, I'll load that massive thing on. But it's not my focus. I do want it to look pretty good this time.
She thinks I'm a little lazy. I think she's a little crazy. We like summer and we like spring, watching wrestling in the ring. She ain't shy, she speaks her mind, tough as nails and smooth as wine. We burn hot as kerosene, baby, we got our own thing. She ain't skinny and I ain't tall, and that don't bother us at all. I run naked through the yard, she'd flash every police car, drinking wine and getting tired and shooting out the damn street lights. How does she put up with me? Oh, baby, we got our own thing. We got our own thing. We don't need no rain. We ain't rich, but son of a, we're a hillbilly king and queen. Life don't seem so hard with you beneath the stars, 'cause we're growing four-leaf clovers in the yard.
There ain't nothing that he can't fix. He's a hard-headed son of a. We got married on the Georgian line. Watch out, ladies, this one is mine. He works hard and just don't quit, even if his pants don't fit. Lord, he'll be the death of me. Baby, we've got our own thing. We eat good like you ought to do. Mashed potatoes and gravy too. Picnic table out in the back. He's only had one heart attack. Pecan pie beneath the moon. Paper plates and plastic spoons. We're as close as two sardines. Baby, we got our own thing.
We got our own thing. We don't need no rain. We ain't rich, but son of a, we're a hillbilly king and queen. Life don't seem so hard with you beneath the stars, 'cause we're growing four-leaf clovers in the yard. Holding hands and touching minds,
Smoking grass and feeling fine.
we're as crazy as a cuckoo clock.
We're the weird ones on the block.
Stuff some cash down in her bra.
I even like my mother-in-law.
She's my backwoods beauty queen.
Baby, we
Got
got
our own thing. We got our own thing. We don't need no rain. We ain't rich, but son of a, we're a hillbilly king and queen. Life don't seem so hard with you beneath the stars, 'cause we're growing four-leaf clovers in the yard. Yeah, we're growing four-leaf clovers in the yard.
I did it. I really did. As Jeremy Clarkson would say, I did a thing. And that is the thing. I'm proper chuffed with that. That's exactly what I was hoping for. A trailer that looks like it's actually been done properly for logging. But yeah, we did well. I also guessed the amount of trees. It was just a guess though. But yeah, I did well predicting how many trees to cut down, because that's every single log that I chopped down is now on that trailer. They also are the correct trees to do. But let's go and take it to the sawmill. I've also sent up to the sawmill the Deutschbar and the setup we got going on there, because that's gonna, yeah, we got the pallet fork on that, and we're gonna bring back everything after, and that's gonna be the final task then, just to put that into the construction building we're doing, and hopefully we can keep going down that route. But I'm proper happy about that. It's been bugging me after last episode on Hutan Pantai that I can do better than that. I knew I could with logging, but I think just getting used to the changes is probably the first thing you need to do, because it definitely is different. It's more complicated now, and I think, you know, even FS22 loggers will admit to that probably, that it's a little bit more tricky. Right, should we go left here? I think we should probably go left. Looks like the mist is still around. I mean, it hasn't been long. I've only had it on ×1. But I think we go this way. It'll bring us right by the farm. And then we turn right. Definitely got a bit of weight behind us. I wonder why it's reset to kilometers per hour. And I know we're in East Asia, but that's a weird one. I know recently I've moved my mods location, so that could be, it could have been that this reset all my kind of preferences. Normal engine, don't want that on. Stop and go braking, we'll keep that on. Fuel usage is that's on that. General settings, where are you? So, money, pounds, miles, Celsius, acres, there you go. That's about right. Camera sensitivity, I turned that up to 150. Yeah, that's about right. And we may as well save the game while we're here. And then carry on. Right, we're at miles per hour now. It feels a bit better. Makes more sense. But yeah, look at that. With the mist and the, with the bit of the fog and the mist. God, it is good. It is. I've been messing about with my graphics again, and I've kind of reduced my frame rate from 100, which I was very happy with at 4K on DLSS quality. But I've been messing with the 3D resolution. I've turned that up from 110 to 150, so my frame rate's gone down to about 60, but I'm very happy with that. I don't mind it being 60, any less than 60, and that's where I'm like, no, don't want that. And now you can see, I don't know if you can notice it in the video, but it just looks so much more crisp at that 150 scaling. So I'm happy with that. And also with it being like a load of fog and mist as well around, it's looking good. It is. Right, we're getting there. I know last time I went, I missed the turning, so I need to make sure I do it right this time. I'm going to have to mention this again. Playing with the steering wheel. Man, I've missed it. I have. It improves it so much. I think we go straight to the end. And then don't take the first left that I did last time. Take the next one. This is where the build-up of mist was last time. If we turn the lights on, we can actually see less, which is realistic. I took the right turn this time. There should just be a left, and then it should just be a little left, and then another dirt track left up to the sawmill, which I like with the location on this map. They've taken it off the kind of main road, put it on a dirt track, which is probably where you'd expect to see it. So I think it's this left, and then there'll be another left. And the Dutch Swan should be waiting for us. Yeah, it's just that one there, that track, just above from number 68. Come on, Massey, you've got this, girl. Need all the horses under the bonnet for this one. But we're getting there. And then I'll probably do a bit of a jump cut. I'll load everything on, and then we'll get back to the farm with all that, with all the processed wood. We'll get this wood processing as well, and then yeah, we can see what stage 2 looks like. You never know, we might even make stage 2. Don't even know. Right, bit of a run up. Come on, girl, get up here. I mean, you need a fair tractor just to haul logs up to the sawmill because of this. Look at this. Come on. 4 miles an hour, full throttle. If I went for a small tractor, it wouldn't have done it. I went for a medium, but it might need the large. But slow and steady wins the race and all that. Right, here we are. You can see the logs and everything just on that right side. And Noel's there, thinking, oh, you've done a better job this time. He best not bloody insult me this time. Last time he wasn't very... Last time he said I was bloody useless, Summer. Right, so there we go. Engine off. Wow. Right, don't give me grief now, Noel. I'm not having it, mate. I did better this time. You can see it for yourself. There we go. So 9,500 litres of wood in there. Let's get into the production menu. We'll take a look and see if we can get the ball rolling, because it did stop everything again. Let's get some... Let's do everything again. Let's get everything bar the wooden prefab wall running. It actually processes really quick. And what I'll do is I'll drive this out the way because we're going to need to haul all that stuff. And you can see we've got a lot. I've got to try and fit it. I don't know what that noise was, but I've stopped it. I think it might have. It sounded like the strapping. Probably should undo the strapping, thinking about it before I actually, before I faff about and unload the wood next time. There we go. Let's turn that off. And then this is what we've got to do. We've got to unhitch and we've got to load this up. We've got to wait again on the front. So it shouldn't take too long. But I'll get it sorted and then I'll meet you back at the farm. Right, I'm going to have to be super careful here because what I've done is tried to push the envelope. I think that's what it's defined as. As you can see, I've got 2,000 wood beams, 5,000 litres of long planks, and that means I've got five pallets of planks and 2 wood beams and 3 of long planks. So my foot is pretty much solid on the brake right now because if this goes over, I'm going to have to use super strength. And I'm just dead proud I've just loaded these up without super strength. I used super strength on a few of the trees. You'll see it in the time lapse just because actually the game allowed me. They were light enough to pick up, so I didn't mind doing that. But these are obviously overweight, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. So far so good. Let's get them beacons on and probably get on the right side of the road. That might be a good start. But yeah, typically the physics in the game are unforgiving. As soon as you take a corner at the wrong speed, that's it. You're done for. But I'll get this back. I will. And if I do tip up, then I'm going to have to use super strength. But I'm happy with it. The only thing I did leave at the sawmill was the wood chips. I got about 4 crates or pallets of that, so about 4,000 litres, which we can sell. It's actually good money as well. Really good money. So I'll get that sold at some point, but let it build up, especially now that we've just given it another 10,000 litres of wood to start processing through. I have to say, I enjoyed it. With the login problems I had in the last episode, it's nice to come back and tackle it again and then see the benefit of sorting it out. Oh, I think I might have took that one a little bit too fast. Can you see how they're all moving? Why are they doing that? Let's see if I can do that. See if it sorts it out. Don't start doing that now. That's Giants physics for you, not mine. Tell you one thing. That is a steep part. Right down there is steep coming up. Ah, but we did it. We're here. Just about. Let's put some lights on and we'll turn in. We've got to take it to the front, I imagine, of this construction. First time I've done this, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. I do know the stages though, so I guess we'll figure it out. But happy with that. Something been left on? I think I might have left the harvester on. Or that one. Right, let's see how much this is going to consume. Pretty much, yeah, all of it. But I think it stores it. So if we just jump out a second, you can see that we've got in storage, yeah. So it's taking all that. Allowed it to start the building process, which you can hear. It's a shame we can't see the next stage though. I don't know if it's going to take a little bit of time. I mean, I might just skip till midday, see if something happens. But yeah, we've got pretty much 3,000 in storage of long planks. We've got 2,000 in storage of wood beams, and then we've got 997 in storage of planks. But it is saying required materials for the next step. But the ball is rolling. We're building. Let's see if I skip until midday we get to see something. Right, so we're on midday and nothing's actually changed. I imagine it's going to be a next kind of day thing, but I've got to get them green beans harvested, so I'm going to leave it there. I think we did a pretty good job, and yeah, let's just turn that off and also turn this off. There we go. We can leave that there. I can turn the beacons off as well. Yeah, not too bad. Got quite a bit of process. You can hear them working, these invisible men. I don't know where they are, but they're doing a good enough job. But look at that. We're starting to throw out some productions as well. Feel like this time around we've done more. We've been more productive and got that ball rolling. And I imagine if I actually skip up now to the sawmill, we'll have some stuff throwing out. Yeah, look at that already. Just by skipping to midday. Got an extra because I had 4 of these, so yeah, got some more wood chips, and they look so much better, don't they? But we got some more planks. Happy about that, and didn't actually take as long as I thought it would. But we'll get the ball rolling in the next episode with a few crops. Mainly we're going to focus on crops that do production, that will tie us over production. We're going to do quite a bit of the long grain rice, and yeah, we'll see what else we need to get through. Got that green bean harvest, we could get that sorted out. But I'm quite happy with it. But we're staying away from animals in this one. Do some productions and logging. But I think it's a nice contrast to my other series on Riverbend Springs, which is where I'm focusing on more arable and animals. And yeah, soon as well on the channel, I'll have my next spreadsheet video, the video that I'm doing in that farming Bible. This one's going to be about dairy cattle and basically how much money do dairy cattle make. It's actually pretty interesting this time around. A few little changes here and there. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. I'm going to be recording the farmhand on Friday, so that'll come out Saturday. I'll be recording the dairy cows video on Saturday, and that'll be coming out Sunday. And this one's coming out Friday for you guys. So yeah, a nice steady flow of videos coming to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support recently. It's been crazy. I've had 1,000 subscribers in 4 days, so thank you so much to everyone that's subscribed and watched the videos. If you are enjoying them, give them a thumbs up for me, because that does help me out. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one on Farming Simulator. See you, everybody.